Galaxy Witch's spell and absolutely loving it. I really, really am. Tell you what, it's that time. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. So very, very happy to have you joining us today. And believe me, we're heading all the way over to Umbria in Italy. And second time we've ever been to Italy, actually. We have a young man that we interviewed a couple of years ago coming out of there. And believe me, absolutely love Italy. The last time I was there, Palermo was the place I went to. So it's going to be fun to find out a little bit about Umbria, but more importantly, we're being joined by our garden machine. Check this out. Here is insane. So that gives us a couple of minutes. Really happy to have you guys on board. Believe me, we've not been to Italy that many times, so it's great to have a band coming out of your country. Now, Umbria, where would I find Umbria on the Italian map?
We are in the middle of Italy. We are near Orvieto. We are 1 hour from Rome.
Rome. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 1 hour. We live here, but she is Italian, but I am Brazilian. Well, and but our place where we play and live is here. Even if we are moving to Brazil in a few months, after so many years here in Italy, we will move and live there for the next.
Very cool.
In a few months.
Very cool. Very cool. Congratulations. I'd love to go to Brazil. I really would. But I tell you what, if you had the chance, would you go and play live in India?
Where we would like to play?
Would you play live in India? Yeah, if you were given a chance, would you go and play on a stage in India?
In India?
Yes.
It's amazing, yeah. That would be crazy, really.
Well,
I couldn't even imagine something like that.
Well, I tell you what, we'll talk about that after.
I would like to play live. I mean, everywhere, not the world. Why not?
Okay, well,
I am for this.
we will talk about that when we finish this interview, because I got some friends. Okay.
Okay.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're all the way over to Umbria in Italy, apparently not too far away from Rome, and we're meeting up, of course, with Laurie and also with Zendo. Now, Laurie, absolute pleasure to meet you. It is an absolute honour to be a part of the show this morning with you guys, and Zendo, absolute pleasure to meet you as well, sir. Now, Laurie, you're Italian, but Zendo, you're Brazilian. Which part of Brazil do you come from?
I come from, hi everybody, and I'm from Bahia, the coast of of Brazil. Brazil has a large coast, but anyway, Salvador is in the center and the coast of Brazil. But I came to Italy 30 years ago, and I've been living here from then. And we will come back to Brazil very soon.
Well, you were just saying that
Very nice.
you're about to this year move back to Brazil. Just wondering, you're going to take Mateo with you?
Oh yeah. You think that the band will go there. We will continue to work there, and
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because
we have many concerts
we feel
there, and so we will.
we feel here in New
Yeah,
Zealand that
because
as a band, you guys are absolutely.
Now it's,
I'm sorry.
yeah, because I claim that me and Zendo, he is my husband, and so we are going about a few months to Brazil, but there we can find another drummer, and so we can continue there to play our garden machine.
Yeah, what we have been doing here. We will continue to do that.
We want, of course, because our garden
Maybe
machine.
we will continue with the label or in the record. Maybe we change. We have a work with them for these singles that we put out that we released in the last 4 years. The band began in 2020, so the last 5 years.
Fair enough. Now we did open up the show with Insane. Tell me a little bit about this track. Which one of me is insane?
Okay. Insane is a song about it makes a relation between our lives and a video game or something like that, you know. And it's even it's like a kind of way to get out of this video game and find your own way of living, your own way of life, you know. It's the first single I think that we released.
Yeah.
And with this bass, you know, this beginner with this bass, the songs are often born with the bass because we usually I bring a line and then we work together to the song. And no, that was the first one we released.
Fair enough too. Now, at the same time, I do have a young lady coming out of Wisconsin in the United States. Her name is Debbie. She's asking, as a fan, how do we get hold of you? Are you on Facebook? Are you on X? Are you a talker? But more importantly, guys, do you respond?
And it's insane to be on this social network. You mean? I mean that's true. You know, now we are dealing with artificial intelligence, with all this kind of stuff. I mean, even to make music, to make every kind of art, you know, it became something
Artificial.
Yeah. That's a bit insane. That makes us transforming us a bit our taste, transform our taste, you know, put it together to in the level of machine. And I think this was what I consider insane. Okay, in this kind of in this music.
Now, we've got Lazy coming up next. Tell me a little bit about this track. I absolutely love this.
Sorry. Can you repeat? I cannot hear well.
Tell me a little bit about the track Lazy.
Lazy.
Yeah.
You know, we made a nice video of Lazy too. There's a video on YouTube made by a director, a Roman director, Alessandro Mignacca. He's a very nice guy, very smart. He did a very nice job. We with Lazy, it's a song that is. You know, it's all rock and roll. It's all about the joy to play, to make music, and don't care too much about. It's a rock song, you know, with a I've been aggressive, but no, I saw no. Yeah, but they represent the part of the band, a kind of character we have, you know. And Lady is about another thing. The song, the lyric, it is about someone that simply thinks maybe he is only lazy because he can do all the things that society, you know, claims that he should do or must do. So I'm asking that if I'm only lazy, maybe, or maybe I don't want really to do what some people expect, not me to do
I totally,
this kind of thing.
believe me, I totally understand. I really do. So, joining us live this morning is our garden machine. Here's Lazy. How you feeling, guys? You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. How many
Yeah,
countries are tuned in right now? 154 countries tuned in. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. You're being listened to
Great.
by 154 countries. How many cities?
Wow. That's awesome.
6,391 cities around the world are tuned in right now. That's almost 6,400 cities. That's not bad. Laurie, I love you here.
Lost sound.
Have you lost sound? Can you hear me?
We just put our box speaker
Yeah,
to
the
listen
speaker to
better.
listen
I
better.
see.
We don't have a very nice connection. We live
Okay.
in the country,
Yeah.
a bit far from the city.
You know?
We don't have good services and this kind of service. So
Fair enough.
good, but it's better to live here. Good.
Very cool. Laurie, what is it you've got in your hand? What's in your hand?
A vape or a guitar.
I have my guitar.
No, there was something else. What, do you have a vape in your hand? Do you smoke vape?
Yeah, but
This one. Okay. This is electronic figure.
yeah, right.
Yeah, right. So yeah.
Just wondering, I saw you waving it around a couple of times and I thought, well, that's not a microphone. Very cool.
Okay.
Anyway,
Non soffiare nel microfono.
Out of Tune is next, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Let me just move this microphone a little bit. There we go. And today we're all the way over in Umbria in Italy talking, of course, to our garden machine. Now, how did you guys come to the name, Our Garden Machine? What was it? What was the machine?
We are our garden machine. What it means, how it came out.
There is a very beautiful explain. Right.
It's a bit complex. But the name is, we mentioned this garden is a music garden. We mean a machine that takes care of this garden, of this musical garden.
Harmonic.
Yeah. So that's our idea for this name. Came up in this way.
Well,
who came up with this?
You know, I like
And
your.
we like it.
I like your version. I really like your version because, believe me, my wife calls me her garden machine. I get out and do the lawns and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what it is. Yeah. I have to use I've got a machine too here to cut all this, things out here. I know what it means. Yeah.
Believe me, Zindo.
Do it. Use it to set some good rock and roll. It's better. It's a better way to do. So we put it all together. Our garden machine has to do it.
Well, you know something? I absolutely love the name. I really, really do. And we have something in common. We have ladies that expect us to get out and do the lawns and stuff like that, So, yeah, I am subservient to a garden machine. I think it's a lawnmower. I really am.
Right.
Excuse me. Tell me about Out of Tune.
Okay. Out of tune. We recorded this song in Brazil when we were there. We made this song there when we were there during the time we were there for 2 months. We were there 2 years ago, something like that.
Yes, 2 years ago.
And it's a song that is very nature when we. With this ambient, with this place, with new places, if you confront Brazil with Italy, they are very distant places, very different places, cultures. And in this song, talked about this, right? About how I felt being there, after so many years, in a place that is so different. But we still have our dreams, our old dreams. Our dreams are still the same, even if the society changes and something changes. But we continue to. So the song's about this kind of. How we found this place, Salvador, Brazil, and how it's a mess and really a city that is a chaotic city. And here we live in the country, we are so far from cities, we are so calm in a place, very calm place. And Out of Tune came out from these ideas that we put together, and we made the song there, recorded it there. With Pudi from WR, is a famous studio there in Salvador because they made a lot of Brazilian soft music, songs so many years ago. It was a very nice experience for us.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I tell you what, since we've been playing it here at Galaxy, it has come up to 1,499 requests. And I'm sure it's going to have a few more tomorrow. So believe me, you're making a connection with our audience. You really are. Here's our garden machine out of tune here at Galaxy.
Stiamo tutti qui di 14.900 richieste per lavorare con
You guys get requested a lot. You really do.
Wow, that's great. And I never expected something like this that you're saying. We're very happy.
Well, I tell you what, Zendo, our breakfast show, how we run our breakfast show, literally is based on our fans asking for the song per artist. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
we throw that into the computer, all the stats come up, it works out artist track and everything like that, and then we issue that in through to the breakfast show. It's never the same breakfast show ever, one day after another. You will never find two alike. But I am seeing your name there a lot. I really, really am. I can't go through a breakfast show without at least seeing your name there at least every day. You know what I mean? So congratulations. The fans want you there.
Wow, we are very grateful for this. Thankful for this. It's great.
Yeah.
Don't know what to say because they didn't really expect something like that.
Well, that pretty much.
The first thing, because you're a very underground band, and we are trying to do our music as we feel it, really, without thinking about what it will reach, if it will reach some people there. But what do you say? So it's great for us.
Honestly, I think you're making a connection. I really do. I think your music is special in that they are starting to absolutely get behind our garden machine. There's every country in the world literally listens to us, and they're not shy about asking for your music. Believe me, they're not. So congratulations, guys. You're very popular on our station.
Wow, thank you.
And because of this, simply put, to be very honest with you, is why we want to put you into the magazine as well, is that you are that popular. And believe me, I think you'll be surprised when I tell you that the magazine itself comes out of India. And we've got a column in this magazine. We have done for almost 5 years now. We've been working with this magazine. And as I say, we only put the best of the best into this magazine. And, well, we would like to forward your information on to the guys at Lazy Indie magazine. Now, the beauty about this too is for those people who appear in the magazine have a better chance of possibly being asked to play live in India.
Wow.
So it's like a stepping stone, you know what I mean? So you never know what might happen. But we'll talk about it after we finish the interview. Smooth Highway is next, okay?
Okay,
that's right.
That's right. You got to turn the mic on, Grant, to make it work. There you go. $5 in the jar from me today. First time I've ever done it, actually, this week. Seeing it's Monday. And it's also Monday, April the 7th. 29 degrees outside. That's pretty amazing, actually. I wasn't expecting it to get that high. Really wasn't. Today we're talking to, of course, Laurie and Zando from the band Our Garden Machine. And believe me, folks, I know you're getting behind the Our Garden Machine. Literally, I see their name in the breakfast show every day, and I'm absolutely loving watching how they're growing here at Galaxy. I really, really am. So guys, I need you to tell me, Smooth Highway, tell me something about this track.
Okay. Smooth Highway is, that is a bit different from the other songs, more smoothie. As the title said, it's a song about a bit melancholic. It's a song about going away without looking back. It's about when you live too many things that you sometimes need just to take your highway and go away, without thinking where you will arrive anyway. But the important thing is to leave something behind. More about this kind of thing. It's a song that we recorded here in the city. We mixed it in Brazil. We made a contact about this 2,000 people that was in places, different places. It was very nice to experiment with this kind of thing too. And that's it. A direct song that ends how it begins. Anyway, it's a kind of circle. The song, that begins in the same way that it ends. It's a kind of motto perpetual.
Well, let me tell you, Zendo, it was the very first song that I heard, and believe me, I'm the last person to get the music literally, because I'm the one that has to make up the decision whether or not I'm going to be doing an interview with this particular artist. You know what I mean? So I literally play you in my car. Now, two reasons for doing that. A, I've got the best stereo in my car, really, I do. But secondly, nobody else can influence me on whether or not I want to do the interview. It's based on the music only. I don't know who you are, what the title of the song is, nothing like that. When it comes on, I have a listen and go, yes, no, whether or not I want to interview you or not. And Smooth Highway was the very first track that I heard of yours, and I thought to myself, now, I've been an engineer for about 47 years and have worked with some of the biggest bands in the world and have worked in some of the best recording studios in the world as well. And I wanted to know more about you guys. I really did. Didn't know you came from Italy. Didn't know anything about you. All I knew is I heard Smooth Highway and I wanted to know more. So right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen, joined live by our garden machine is Smooth Highway. We'll get it right. I'll get it right. Yeah. Absolutely. So what we'll do is we will wrap this up after this, but don't go anywhere because we're going to take a few pictures and Barbara's going to put it all together in a movie for you, and you'll probably get the movie, after you wake up anyway. Believe me, it'll be probably tomorrow for us, but after you wake up.
Right.
Now, I usually say to people, okay, fair enough, show it to friends and family. They'll automatically love the movie because it's you. But I usually say, show it to somebody you don't like. It's a good stir, it really is. Sweetie, I'm loving your guitar.
Yeah, we're going to have a song from them after.
Are we?
Yeah.
Awesome.
But I'll keep rolling. But
okay,
yeah.
All right, awesome. I'm a guitarist myself. I love to play the guitar.
Can you play for us afterwards?
Yeah. Awesome. Brilliant. Now I tell you what. When we finish this as well, we will talk about the magazine, and I'll also let you know we're opening up about 10 to 12 radio stations throughout India. And we're about to start the first one over the next 8 weeks, so it's not too far away. And first of all, I'd like to ask your permission to play your music in these radio stations over there. And let me remind you, for 57 years, all they've had in India is Bollywood. Well, we're going to change that. We are so going to change that. And again, it's connected with the magazine. It's connected with us here at Galaxy in New Zealand. Radio GLI coming out of Bangalore is the first one opening up. And wherever we go, you never know. We might be doing concerts as well. You know what I mean? So it all comes together in a big package. It really does. Hang in there with me, and we will wrap this up in a minute. And thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure meeting you both.
Pleasure for us. Really.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. For me too.
Well, we here in New Zealand are very, very humbled. Thank you. And really, I really want to ask, will you come back again? Will you have another interview with us? Will you send us new music as you get it?
Yeah. Sure.
Brilliant.
Yeah, of course.
Brilliant. Because we'd love to have an on-air relationship. We really, really would. You know what I mean? And follow your careers. You got some fans here. You got some fans in the house. You do. About a half a minute to go, so. Yep, okay. You haven't thrown anything heavy at me. I must be doing a good job. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're joined by Laurie and, of course, Zendo from the band Our Garden Machine, coming out of Umbria in Italy, and it's an absolute pleasure to have them join us today. And guys, I got to thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute blast, and we'd love to have you guys come back again. Will you come back and join us again?
For sure. Sure. It was very nice. I thank you very much.
Yeah.
To invite us to
Well-
this interview. It's amazing.
Well,
Great.
believe me,
Yeah.
here in New Zealand, we are very, very humbled to meet you guys. We really, really are. And we'd love to follow your careers as we go through the years from now on. Don't go anywhere. And believe me, I'll let you know how many people were tuned in around the world listening to this. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. You really will. But in the meantime, folks, thank you for joining us. And come back on Friday. We're going to be going all the way over. Now, let me get this right. I've got it written down here. To Louisiana. We're going to be catching up with Leif Chivalry. But in the meantime, have a very happy and successful day. So from me, it's happy radio, everyone. See you tomorrow morning at The Breakfast Show.